Hey guys, it's your girl Fab, and I'm going to talk about the benefits of fasting. While it might seem like a boring topic, I'm going to just dive into a few points about the benefits of fasting and how it's personally helped me in my life. So tune in. I'll start by saying right now, my Muslim friends and family are beginning Ramadan period of fasting. And while I grew up Christian and deem myself spiritual, having a relationship with God, um, I know that there are some overall benefits that could do some good for just about anybody. And so I'm going to speak on some of those. If you know me, you know that one thing that I speak on from quite some time now is the practice of discipline. So when it comes to fasting, I feel like fasting helps you become more disciplined. And why is that important? Well, discipline, I feel like, is one of the most, it's one of the major practices or one of the major habits to develop that will help anyone become successful in their own right. And while we all have different standards of success, one might think that buying a huge home in the middle of nowhere is success. Another might feel like buying a small condo for themselves and their pet is success. So it's at varying degrees. I feel like discipline is one of the most powerful things to learn, practice, achieve, and implement into your life. That will be a game changer. And so when you fast, I think fasting, avoiding or taking away of food in this case, just as a small example, there are varied degrees of fasting to, I could spend all day on that topic, but I'm not going to. I'll just say that fasting, the taking away of food for a period of time determined ahead of time, will help you discipline yourself to have more self-control and understanding of your body, your mind, and so on and so forth. So how that helps you develop as a person is you cannot go wrong with having a higher level of discipline, because it will allow you to get more things done in the long run. So that fasting will just aid in helping you exercise discipline and self-control. It all works hand in hand. And so I feel like that's one of my biggest ones that I ascribe to as well. And so when I was in college at Temple University back in the day, I fasted. I had always grew up in a spiritual church, what some would consider a white garment church. It's very stigmatized, but I don't care, because I know my relationship with God is the most important thing, and that has always carried me and led me in life. But when I was in college at Temple University in undergrad, I decided to fast in solidarity with my Muslim friends during the period of Ramadan, which is fasting over the course of a month. And I did it in solidarity because I know that the act of, or the practice of fasting, it goes over, I'm not going to say all religions because I don't know all the religions, but I'm going to say it goes over quite a few religions. And it's a practice that people adapt that are not even religious either, because it can help improve your health, improve your overall well-being, improve your state of mind, improve your state of existence. It just has powerful benefits, similar to the act of meditation. So that is the first one. I did that when I was in undergrad, not because I was, following. That's never really been my style. but just because there's a powerful element to it when done by yourself as well as when done with a community. And me, I'm not going to say that religious lines don't matter at all. However, I just ascribe to being spiritual and believing that there's one God. And so I that was one time that I fasted. And then for the last few years, because I have quite a few Muslim friends, I have been doing that the last few years. One time I did the whole thing, the whole month, and other times I've broken it earlier because of other reasons in my life. Because I also tend to fast around Lenten season and before Easter is approaching as well. And at different times in the year when I deem it necessary, when I speak to God myself and he says, okay, this is a period where you can fast and these are your prayer points. These are just things I have an inner knowing about. So that's how I have been able, that's one way that has been really, lost my words. That is one way that fasting has been essential and great in my life and improved my life. It's been allowing me to practice discipline and make it a habit and gain the benefits from that discipline. I know some will say, like, well, why is that even considered powerful in your eyes anyway? Look, I can't speak for anyone else, but I just know me personally, being able to have self-control and being able to have discipline has been extremely powerful and transformational and freeing in the end, more so than you would ever think. I mean, you would think that person that's just kind of like all over the place, they're really living their best life, But honestly, fasting from time to time and its relationship to how it's made me more disciplined from time to time has allowed me to create habits that allow me to get more done over time, hence live a more enriched and beautiful life. I cannot speak for anyone else. And it has allowed me to live a more freeing life as well, coupled with things like meditation. So that is my whole gist. That is my whole point. That's my major point today. And so I just need people to understand that while it may seem like a boring topic, it is extremely powerful. Just like people sleep on meditation, people sleep on this idea of fasting. These are little tools, or some would consider tricks and tips that can help people improve the state of their life, improve the state of their well-being, improve themselves physiologically speaking. All I can say is just try it out. When you try to fast, it might not be for the whole, spiritual or religious season, but try it out. Try it out for a day. And me, some people participate in dry fasting. Some people can't go that hard, and it's okay. You don't have to go that hard. You can just try it out. Maybe tell yourself like one day a week you'll fast, or try to do it 3 days in a row and give yourself the block of time. That's the whole point of fasting. It's decided upon beforehand. It's not like, the day got started, I didn't eat breakfast, and so I'm just gonna, you can do it like that, but really that defeats the whole purpose, because the purpose is that you consciously made a decision to go without food and or drink for a certain amount of time. So it was a premeditated decision that you made. So try to do that. And I'm not going to guarantee anything. I just want you to go ahead and just take a leap of faith and try it and see how it works for you. Try it one day a week, because, not for nothing. Like I said, I can only speak from my perspective, but we tend to overeat. Most of us are addicted to sugar and addicted to we're addicted to the foods we eat. We're learning more and more and more about what is being put into these foods and whether the food we're eating is even real, for that matter. So it won't even kill you or harm you to take a day off to let your GI tract, your gastrointestinal system or your gastrointestinal tract, give it a break for just 24 hours. You'll be marveled by how you feel so much better. You feel lighter. You're able to think. You have more clarity. Like, while at first it might feel like a little withdrawal because it's like, oh, I'm going without food and food is so addictive and sugar is so addictive. Hold out a little longer. Push for that discipline. And trust me, on the other end of it, you will feel so good. Once you get through that initial roughness, you've tried it before, probably by mistake, but I'm telling you, just consciously try to incorporate fasting from time to time in your diet or in your eating schedule, because the physiological and the overall benefits in your health, and that's in different areas, emotional health and mental health. I'll speak on those because, in these trying times where a lot of us are dealing with anxiety, depression, and all these things, and you would never think that just eliminating food for a concentrated period of time that would make a difference, but I'm telling you, it does. And so try it out. Let me know how it goes. Leave a comment, give me feedback. As I begin this fasting period with my friends and family, like I said, the first week is a little rough, but my body adjusts. I fast from time to time, all the time, so it's not like something crazy to me. But like I said, I want you to try it out just for one day a week. Give it a break. And then possibly even write about it or do a voice recording about how you feel after you've done it maybe 3 times. Leave a comment. Share with me your feedback on trying this method of discipline and fasting out. Tell me how it goes. Tell me how you feel. Give me feedback. Give me knowledge if you have more knowledge than me. I obviously have more knowledge, but I can't speak on it on a video like this. We could go on and on for days. We could talk about this at length. And just give me feedback and let me know how you feel. Leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe to this video. And also, like I said, I like to read. I like to gain knowledge. Let me know things that I might not know, things that I might be ignorant to, Also, be sure to follow me also on Instagram at FabFola, and be sure to come back for the next video. Thanks for listening, you guys. Peace.